What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another exhilarating edition of Kerm Arts. Today, Kerm's actually arting. Getting arted. We'll be blowing some glass today. Do a little live IRL glass blowing. And it should be a good time. So, I'm not going to chat too much like I do typically on the other ones. We're just going to get into it, basically. Alright. Let's pop some music. Music on. And then we're going to get it cracked on. Alright. Oh. My goggles are a little smudgy. A little bit smudged up. Oh, also I need to crack the door open real quick. So I'll do that real fast. Cool. Oh, what am I? Oh, let me turn the light on as well. Slightly better lighting. Whoa. There we go. Right on. Let's get going. Awesome. We're almost up to 60 follows too. It's decent progress. Alright, let's do it. A little bit warmer of a day today, which is very nice, except the only issue is me. I was just feeling really tired this morning, went back to sleep, and didn't get back up until around 2 or so. So, unfortunately wasted a little bit of the day. A little bit of the prime opportunity to get working earlier, but it's not too late and it's still relatively warm. So we got that going for us, and I think a few days this week are going to be warmer, so definitely be on the lookout. For some more of these. going to start by doing a coil pot, which is a technique that you kind of just wrap a colored rod around a bit of hollow tubing and create colored tubing out of the material. So you just kind of make almost like a beehive looking situation. For what I'm making now, I don't need an exorbitant amount, just a decent little bit of color. Nothing crazy, just a few wraps should be sufficient. Okay, that's about good. You start tightening the circles, start constricting them down until this hole on the end is all the way closed up. You just pull off your color, and it's ready to heat up and puff out. To get puffed up, man, I might not even need this jacket as well. It's relatively warm. So yeah, once you have all your color on the end of the rod, use a slightly bigger flame to get it nice and hot, and puff it out to remove any of the kind of lines or indentions that the color rod left in the end. And this is a blow hose, so I just use it to be able to puff some air into the glass without having to use the back end of the rod, so I can get an idea of where everything's at while doing it. Even though I could do this without a blow hose, but some things it comes in really handy for. Could have potentially used a little more color But I'm also gonna, if I can get my goggles, stay on my hat. I'm also gonna pull out this a little bit, so it should extend things a little more. Yeah, nice and warm today. Not crazy warm, but very comfortable temperature to be able to get out here and have some fun. So I'm going to turn my outer flame on for another second. Get this nice and ripping hot, super even, and I'm going to pull it out to get the desired shape I'm after and the desired length. I'm almost making sort of a cone shape. Oh. Handle came off. Nothing's fucked though. Everything's still good. So there's two types of connections with blowing glass, and one of them is a hot seal, which is a fluid connective seal that holds everything in place, right? It's a solid seal. And then a cold seal is where one is slightly colder than the other, and they're not completely formed together, so it can easily break off, just like that did on me right there. Just going to rework this a little bit. It's a little thicker on the end than the back. So we're going to kind of even that out. Also using gravity to let it extend a bit on the end. Just using my graphite mortar to slightly shape it out a little more. I think I'm going to give it one more. Oh, broke off. A little extra. That's alright. Just going to slightly pull it out a little more so it's a little more of that cone shape. Alright, that's looking nice. Give it a little reheat on the end, smaller flame, so we can work just the tip. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'm a little warm. I don't think I need my jacket. much at all. Typically you'd put something like this in the kiln, but since it's nice and everything is fluidly sealed on it, I don't necessarily need to do that. Use my mini torch here to puff some indentations. Either side. A bit of a propane smell coming through my mini torch, which isn't fantastic. I might need to tighten some connections on my hoses. Yeah, kind of does not smell good. I gotta check that in a minute. I wonder where it's coming from though. Is it the mini torch itself, or is it my lines? Hopefully it's in the lines, because then I can fix everything. Alright, so after puffing these holes out, I'm going to shape them. By pulling away some of that excess glass. Get more of the desired shape I want. Also using my tweezers to move things around a touch. I just noticed that mini torch left a little bit of schmutz on that one side. Hopefully it burns off. Woo! Good gravy. Almost burnt my fingy. Or did I? It stinks. So I think I did. I think I burnt my finger a little bit. I don't even feel it though. If you saw it, slipped over and just touched my thumb real quick. On the side there. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I literally didn't even feel it though, so maybe it was just on the like side of my thumb, kind of the callus part, or something or other with some extra skin. Not a lot of nerves, but I don't know if you can see that there. But it looks gross. It looks more burnt than it feels. And it smells gross as well. But it really doesn't hurt. I literally can't even feel it. Like, I wasn't even sure I did it until I looked after. And yeah, crisped it, well, just a tiny bit. Like a nice marshmallow on the roasted fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open flame. Yep. Yeah, I've been blowing glass quite a while, so I got pretty strong mitts. I literally have no pain from that whatsoever. It might look kind of nasty, but I felt nothing. Alright, perfect. Don't know if you guys can see here, but I'm working on a little kind of dragon skull. And this is our sort of base frame blueprint, if you will. We're going to keep working. Keep working till the job's done. I'm going to shape the eye holes a little more. Make them a little angrier looking. And a little more almost triangular shape in a way. I want to make them as symmetrical as humanly possible. There we go. Perfect. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? Cat Bon Sweets. I'm working on it's the blueprint stage right now, but it's gonna be a dragon skull. I make a lot of dinosaur skulls, and someone requested a dragon last week, I think. And hi, how you doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for tuning into the stream. It means a lot to me. But yeah, someone requested one of these last week, and they just said hold off for now or something like that. But I had the idea in mind, so I wanted to get it done anyway, even if they're not the ones who purchase it in the long run. I still wanted to make it. That's awesome. Yeah, it's been a pretty nice day here. I haven't done a whole lot. I've had the day to relax, but I squandered a lot of it. I went back to sleep and took a nap. And it was decently warm today, so I didn't want to waste any more time, and I wanted to get on the torch while it's still warm and not freezing, because it's been quite cold here lately. So I'm glad I'm in the studio now. And it's actually pretty nice. I just took my jacket off, and I might even take my hoodie off. How was your day at work? hopefully it was a reasonable Monday. Nothing too stressful. That's good. Sometimes slow days are alright. Sometimes I like a little more volume and a little more to do. Helps pass the time quicker while being at work. But I'm glad you had an awesome day and it wasn't too stressful. And I bet it feels pretty good to be at home now, chilling out. And thanks for using that time after work to pop in and see what I'm up to. Oh, crepies. That's alright, it's alright. I just gotta remove a little bit on this other side. Got a bit uneven on me. So I was looking at the front of the nose part and it looked a little off, but I think we got it sorted. Got it sorted, mate. Awesome. Appreciate you. Yeah, I do a lot of glass blowing. I haven't done an IRL glass stream since earlier this year, so I figured it was about time to get back at it and make it happen. And especially with these slightly warmer days this week, I should be in the studio a lot more. Oh man, it's pretty warm, huh? I'm starting to fog up my glasses. And yeah, if you like what you see on some of my artwork, you can go check out my Instagram. It's linked on my Twitch profile. Or you can always just tune back in here and see me make some of these projects live. But my Instagram is KermGlass. Also just made a TikTok as well. So there's a few different avenues to see some of my recently made pieces, if you'd like. Yeah, go for it. I don't mind that at all. I just made a Discord myself, but I haven't done a whole lot with it yet. Alright, I want to keep that front nice and snouty. Nice and snouty looking. Because I usually do a lot of these. This is just the top half, but I usually do more dinosaur skulls. But dragons aren't too dissimilar from that. So I figured it would be a fun project. Yeah, a little thinner on the one side though. That's all I'm worried about right now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, this bit's a little, I think I moved it a little too quick. So I'm just gonna have to reheat this area. And then the same again with the other side. It's all about symmetry with glass. Alright, well, with a lot of art, it's a big game of symmetry. Alright, I might go ahead and remove just the smallest piece down here so it can be more even with how the other side looks. And a little more dragon-esque. There we go. Might even be too much. Nah, it's perfect. Perfect. Cool. Sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Widowed. Means a lot. Definitely going to be doing more of these IRL glass blowing streams very soon with the warmer weather, so I can actually enjoy myself in the studio and not freeze to death. No one wants that. There we go. I just needed to flatten that front bit down. Just a smidge. The bakery's your Discord? Awesome. Thanks for posting that up for me. And getting a few more people in here. That really means a lot. Do you stream as well, or you just do artwork? Or both? Here's another little thing I made a while ago. I still got something to do with it, but it's a Triceratops skull. And then I also have this guy, which is like a full skeleton with a dinosaur mask that I still have to do something with. Nice. That's awesome. I love cooking as well. I used to be a sushi chef, so I still have a lot of the knowledge of that and still enjoy making a lot of different cuisines in that variety. I should do some kind of cooking stream as well. But yeah, that sounds cool. I'll follow you back once I'm done on here, and I'll check out some of your stuff. And thanks again. Alright, let me use the knife. I want the eyes really angry looking, really dragon-like. Dragons usually aren't nice. And some of them are. But the style I'm going for, I want it to be a little meaner looking. So here's our blueprint of the top. Got a little nose bone, kind of thinner than I wanted at those bottom parts, but it's turning out pretty cool so far. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little more indentation in the top parts of the eyes to make it a little more dragon-like. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much for complimenting my work. I really love blowing glass. One of my favorite things to do. And I had a little bit of a hiatus. Well, not really. I just made some different stuff that was more RuneScape themed stuff, which was a lot of fun. But I really was itching to get back to my skulls and skeletons because they challenge me more as a glass artist to make some more unique stuff. Appreciate it. Here's what we got so far. Oh, let me turn my flame off and get a better look. Kind of reptile-y, kind of dragon looking. Still got to put some teeth on the top half, and then I'm gonna start working on the bottom jaw, and we should be cooking. I'm liking how it's coming out so far. I also slipped a little bit earlier and sort of burnt my thumb. It looks worse than it is. I didn't even feel it. I had to double check. I was like, did I burn myself? But it was literally just a quick touch of the piece. I was kind of holding something right here, and I just kind of slipped over a little bit, tagged the side of my thumb. But I don't know if it's so calloused that I just didn't feel it, but no pain whatsoever. It looks worse than it is. Alright, let me catch back up on chat. What kind of games you get into on your stream? Yeah, if you followed me too, I'll follow you back as soon as I'm done with here, because I'm just doing it off of my phone, so I don't really have access to all of Twitch like I do when I stream on like my PC or laptop. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'll definitely follow you back once I am done here. I play a lot of retro kind of games. Street Fighter, SNES games, Donkey Kong. Not exclusively, but I really enjoy them since they were the games of my youth. What kind of games do you get up to? Alright, well that warms up in the kiln a little bit too. We're going to go ahead and pull a stringer out to utilize for the teeth. I'm going to use this nice red. I think the red with the black will look pretty good. Awesome, we're almost up to 60 followers too. A small milestone. Not insane, but you know, really happy to get to that point. Oh, nice. That's cool. I've never played Fortnite actually. I should give it a try, since I know it's quite popular and a lot of people enjoy it. I definitely would be quite a noob though, having to learn the way of the game. What kind of food do you like to make when you're on there too? A lot of baking, I'm guessing, since your Discord name. Alright. Let's get back to it. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Really cool. Yeah, as I said previously, I used to work I used to work at a sushi place, so I like to make a lot of Japanese dishes, and sometimes I'll just like take a instant ramen or a store-bought ramen and fancy it up. Make some nice pork belly or some roasted kind of chicken. Do some ramen eggs, do some seaweed, some green onions, all the works, all the toppings. Oh, that's so cool. I really want to move there myself. I just got certified on this kind of online school for teaching English as a foreign language, so I'm hoping to possibly move out to somewhere in Japan in the near future. Alright, that should be enough, because I don't think I'm going to go crazy on the teeth. I think I'm just going to do a few well-placed ones. Yeah, I'm just running it off my phone, the stream right now too, so I don't know if I don't think my chat overlay is coming up on the screen, or my new follower announcements or anything. I think it's just on basic mode. But I may hit the double whammy and maybe stream some games after I've made this. Okinawa is really cool though. It looks like such a interesting, fun place. Kind of looks like I don't know, California or Florida of Japan or something like that. But those beaches are really, really gorgeous from what I've seen. I'd definitely love to visit there if I make it over. Or let's say when I make it over. I don't want to sell myself short. I'm gonna do it at some point. How long did you live over there for? Alright. Put a little baby dot. And now it's time to start pulling teeth like a dentist. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little hot on the back side. Super cool though. Yeah, how long were you over there, and what were you doing for work while living there? Hopefully this music's not overpowering things either, and everyone can still hear me all right. Do a slightly bigger tooth closer to the front here. Perfect. Starting to take shape, look a little more dragon-like, hopefully. Maybe I'll do one more tooth on the end. A little smaller one. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna have to pull it even thinner though. A little thick. A little thick on the end. Alright, I like that. Cool. Starting to take shape. Starting to look decent. Clip that end off. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get a charger, I think, for my phone and my little iPad I'm playing the music off of. They're both dwindling in battery life. Sweet! Always like when I get a nice first try pull on the teeth. Feels good. Feels like I know what I'm doing a little bit. But then the challenge with doing a lot of teeth is trying to not reheat the others while forming the new ones. Out. And sometimes it doesn't get hot enough. Come on, baby. I was just talking about the first try teeth pull. Now this one I'm kind of struggling to make it look as pointy as I want. There we go, that's nice. Should be good. Oh, great. Someone I gotta block. You are banned there. Best views on whatever. I might turn follower only chat back on. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I get a lot less of those kind of spam messages like that. And they just, they're so annoying. Because who really would want to buy viewers for Twitch? I'm doing it because I want to connect with people and form a community where people can hang out, enjoy themselves. And why would I want to buy views and completely, stray from the actual goal I have. I wouldn't. Okay, this part's going to be tough now though, since I went to add that one tooth at the front. I'm going to have to do another one right next to it, which can get a little tricky, but I can do it. Just got to be careful. Very careful. Especially with my heat placement. There we go, perfect. And I'll just readjust the other one a little bit. Make them nice and even. Nice and even. Cool. That looks pretty good. Lengthen, not lengthen, but sharpen this one a little bit. There we go. That's nice. Sweet. It's looking pretty good, mate. I gotta hit this left one a tiny bit more though. To be nice and even, nice and uniform. Then I'm gonna go back and hit this one again, since it caught a little bit of stray heat. It sort of doled out a little bit on me. All right, that's looking nice. I'm going to pop this in the kiln and then get started on the bottom jaw. Here's what we got so far. Little dragon skull top half. Nice. Perfect. Oh, it's just now hitting 5:08 p.m. So I gotta not rush, but I gotta be timely with everything so I can hopefully get it all done before the sun fully goes down and it starts to get too cold in here. Yeah, thank you both for the follow, and thanks for checking out the stream. And watch me blow a little bit of glass. I'm still concerned with my mini torch though. It's been smelling like propane when I'm turning it on, so I don't know. Hopefully I just have to tighten the lines a little bit and it's not leaking out of the top, because I just got this one a little while ago and it would really suck to have to buy one brand new again. They're not too expensive, but still a cost I don't necessarily want to pay when I just got this one. Oh yeah, let me grab the charger for this iPad and the phone so the music can stay alive, and then we'll get started on that bottom jaw. Yeah, I'm not sure if my having a week off from Twitch, I'm not sure if that helped things, honestly. Because the past 2 streams I've done, they've been a little slow, numbers-wise, but who knows? Maybe it's just because it was a Sunday and a Monday. You never really know. But let's just relax, take a load off, and enjoy some molten glass together. Alright, let's get cracked on with that bottom jaw. Hopefully, what was I gonna say? Oh, not hopefully, but I'm gonna have to interpret the shape a little differently to make it a little more dragon-like, a little thicker on the side, sort of cheekbone area, and then taper off to sort of a thinner front part of the jaw. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Oh, I forgot I broke off this big chunk into the bowl. Go ahead and save that, just in case I need it for some future projects. Alright, gonna heat up this rod, get the old hot rod a-blazing, flatten it out to get closer to that jaw shape. I like to use my knife more than just my graphite marker pad. Pushes the glass a little quicker. Or not quicker, but wider maybe? There we go, that's looking good. Nice kind of taper on it. That's what I'm going for. It gets a little more tricky once you have that done, as it wants to move around on you on the ends. So how I like to counteract that is just punty up to the end with a little bit of 4mm. Seal that on nice and fluid. And then kind of estimate the rest of the amount that we'll need and work it from the other side. Then just do the same thing on this side. It's a little uneven. This part's a little thicker, so just give that a little bit of a pull. I said a little bit, like 3 times. That's alright. Just gonna kind of give it a little yoink. There we go. Nice and easy. Then find that center point. Get it nice and hot. Bend that around. Take this side and make a little bridge. I usually have a thicker piece of glass and 2 bits of 4mm. See, that's why. It'll get all hectic on you. But we're just going to work with it for now. Move it back to being on axis. And then at this part too, I'm going to kind of pull it forward a little bit. Make it more dragon-like. Kind of like that. Bit more of a lip. Okay. Nice. I like the way that's coming out so far. grab the mini torch, make sure everything is nice and sealed in the chin crease. And also, we're going to remove any indentations or tool marks from when I flattened it out. I want to say it's coming from the end, which I really don't know what to do about that. And also, it concerns me that I only smell it when it's on, so I want to say it might be, I don't know, it might be leaking through the ends of the lines or the actual internals perhaps as well. Because if it wasn't, then I'd probably be smelling it the whole time, so not sure where that little bit of propane is coming from. Well, I can definitely smell it. Okay, cool. Well, there's our sort of rough shape for that bottom jaw. Looking good, looking nice. Alright. Put it in the kiln for a moment. Pop some teeth on it. Shape out the ends. And then put it all together. And whoever we still got in the mix, really appreciate you for sticking through and watching me create something. And hope to see you in the next stream. And also hope you've had a super enjoyable day. Check on my, oh, see, now I'm on 13% with my phone too. Guess I'm gonna have to grab the charger again. Well, I got the charger for the music, which is kind of just staying put, not really going up any or down any. So that's interesting. But yeah, I think I gotta grab the charger for the phone so I can continue. It is, the temperature has definitely dropped a little bit since earlier. Feeling a tad more chilly than when I first got started. Ah, man, I should have woken up. Well, I woke up early, but then I just felt so tired. I wanted to go back to sleep, and did. And then messed around for like 2.5 hours, making food and just chilling out. But I'm sure there'll be some more warmer days this week. Give me more of an opportunity to get in the studio and keep creating stuff I enjoy. Alright, let's give it a little look-see. I know the bottom jaw looks way long for what I'm doing right now. Not perfect, actually. But these ends will be bent up into the more jowls. The jowlies. I still noticed a little bit of a crease as well from when I flattened it. So we'll take care of that right now. Sweet. Firepower. Alright, how many teeth did I do on the top? I did like 4 on each side. So I think I'll do the exact same for the bottom. It's definitely one of the tougher parts of making things like this, is getting the teeth to look nice and sharp. But with a little patience, we get the job done. And some colors, every color in glass has a slightly different viscosity other than clear, which usually has the same. With solid clear, at least, some of the hollow tubing has different wall thickness. But since each color moves differently, you have to make slight adjustments depending on if it's a more rigid, stiffer color, or maybe it melts a little quicker. This one's kind of in between. Oh. Almost had it just right. There we go. Nice. good. There we go. A little bit sharper. Gotta have a nice sharp tooth. It's a dragon after all. Alright, that looks good. Just one more on the front. I space these out a little differently than the top half, but that's okay. Still looks nice. Oh, and I also have to make some horns for the top to make that look all perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I think my average view count has just diminished a tiny bit from having that. What's going on, man? Appreciate you, buddy. Yep, I was just saying I'm glad to be back, but I think after taking a little week off there, might have hurt my viewership just a tad. I am making a dragon skull. So here's the bottom jaw. I have the top jaw in the kiln, which I will show you momentarily once I finish getting all these teeth on. Hope you're having a fantastic day though, buddy, and really appreciate you tuning into the stream. Alright. So nice when you get a good first try pull. You don't have to haggle with it for too long. I feel like that one looks better than the one on the other side now. Alright, we'll sort that out. Make this one even better too. There we go. Now that's looking nice and even Stevens. One more tooth on the front here, and I'll show you the top half. I still have to put the horns on the top, so it's not totally done. But once I put the dragon horns on the top half, then I can start to attach. Oh shit! Thought I heard something earlier. My bridge came off. It started going freewheel. Seal that back in real quick. It doesn't move around while I'm doing this final tooth. Okay. About had it pulled out too. But things don't always go quite exactly as we planned. It's all about how we recover a lot of the time. Sweet. It's looking nice. Looking nice. This song's a little dreary. Next. Alright. Here is a little sneak peek of the bottom jaw. I still have to bend up the jowls, if you will, the side parts. Thicken those out. Well, they're already pretty thick, but kind of just, you know what I mean, angle them up nice. And then I still do have to put the horns on the top half here. But here is our start to the little dragon skull we're working on. Lighting's not fantastic, but it's turning out pretty cool so far. Here, let me see if I can get a better shot of what we're doing. There we go. Yeah, I gotta add the horns to this. Oh, I gotta take it off of the blow tube, add the horns, then just bend up these sides a little bit, connect them, and we'll basically be done. Been a fun project though. Really enjoyed it so far. Grab a bit of 8mm and put some of the color that I was using on the end so I can punty up to the front of that and remove it from the blow tube and get those horns locked in. Oh, I was saying I gotta grab my charger for my phone too, since it's, oh geez, yeah, at a mighty 6%. I'm gonna have to do that real soon. But yeah, that's what we're working on today. Appreciate you joining, and thanks for saying it's good to see me back. Feels good to be back. I'll definitely be streaming a lot more in the near future, especially with some slightly warmer days. Be a lot easier to do some more IRL, some more glass blowing streams, and maybe just some fishing and hiking, outdoor activities. But definitely blowing glass. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Well, before I get carried away making the next part, let me grab the charger so we don't lose the stream. my tissues. Oh, there we go. Alright, one moment. I'm gonna go grab that charger. Enjoy the tunes. Okay, retrieve the charger just in time as well. Phone is on 5% now. Shift this over a tiny bit. There we go. Oh yeah, it was on 4%. Good thing I grabbed it. Definitely getting more chilly though, so we'll make a little more progress and then maybe put a pin in it for tomorrow. But we're so close. Maybe we should just keep working and get it all done. What do we think? What do we think? Whoever's still in the chat. Finish it off or put a pin in things and work on it tomorrow when it's a little bit warmer. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can now though. Do a nice hot seal onto the front. Onto the beak. Oh, not hot enough. Perfect. Do a nice tight oxidizing flame to remove the blow tube from the back end. Got that off. I'll take that, any of that excess clear off as well. Make sure I remove every bit of clear. Cool. And I'm going to add on a little more color. So everything is nice and symmetrical. Right. Get it nice and hot. Nice and hot, nice and even. Grab my mini torch. Make sure everything is sealed in and fluid on the back side of things. Alakazam. Alright. Starting to take shape. Add a few knife lines, give it a little more character. Here's what we got so far. Just gotta add those horns to make it look extra dragony. too carried away. Oh wow, only an hour and 36 minutes so far. Well, even though it's getting a little chillier, let's at least get up to that 2-hour mark. I'm surprised all the progress I've made in this short amount of time. It's awesome. Ooh, one sticky situation though. I might not have enough of the same red to do the horns with. Yeesh. Oh, I don't think I have any other scraps of it laying around either. Dang. That's a shame. I wanted it to match the teeth. Fiddlesticks. You know what? I'll melt this back in and we'll see. This is like enough for one horn though. From what I'm seeing, looking like a one-horn wonder. But maybe I can stretch it to do two. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, I might want to pick a different color to do the horns with, honestly, as I don't have a lot. Don't have a lot of that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I might have... Ow. I think I've got two little purple... Yeah, I got two little purple horns or teeth kind of pre-made down here. So I might just use those. Or I have two blue ones as well. Blue or purple? That's the question. Should I do blue horns or purple horns? Because I don't have enough. I only got this tiny bit of red left. So I can't squeeze two horns out of that, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and pop it right there. But let's see. What are we thinking? Whoever's still in the chat. Blue or purple? Those are the options. Those are the options. So we've either got... This is the blue, and this is the purple. I think both will look good on the black background, but I can't decide which one I think would look better. I think the blue might stick out a little more, honestly, but the purple is also quite nice. Do I have a coin handy? I could flip for it. We're gonna do the blue. I'm gonna go with the blue. I'm feeling it. I am feeling the blue. Yeah. Those are about the same size too, so that's handy. We just gotta punty back up to the loose tooth. Grab a little bit of Formo. And this is kind of dodgy to do. It's very close to the flame, so I gotta be quick. cut that back. So we're going to do the blue. One is a touch bigger than the other, but that's alright. We'll work it out at the end. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're about to lock in and lock on with the horns. I wanted to do the same red I had for the teeth, but things be happening. And I didn't have enough. So I'm going to go with the blue instead. Do the old blue, old bluey. Heat it up too much. Don't want to boil out any of the color. I'm going to bridge this to the back of the handle. That nice. Come in with our mini torch. Make sure that's fully sealed in and isn't going to try to run off on us. Alright, perfect. Give this a touch of a reheat since I had it out of the flame for a second. And we'll go in and finalize that connection. Make sure everything looks the way it should. Alright, man. I'm going to go back in with my knife and redo my little knife line I had in there. Cool, look at that. Starting to look more like a dragon now, huh? I think it is. Alright, now we're going to do the other side. Get the other horn placed in. On the line a little bit, but that's okay. We can redo that knife line the same way we did with the other side. And what's easier about this too, so I can just bridge over to the one I already have right there. That nice and sealed in. Reheat our area, and then finalize the connection with the mini torch. The handy dandy MT. Yeah, right on top of my knife line. That's okay. We'll get that back in place once this is nice and sealed in. Sweet. Make sure everything's good. Okay. Nice and sealed. Something with glass that's majorly important is fluid seals. If you have something that's only partially connected, it could easily snap off in the long run once things are complete. But if you do a nice connection and a nice seal, everything should stay exactly where it is. Just don't drop it. Although borosilicate's quite sturdy and can withstand a drop or two on occasion, but don't push it. Alright, get those knife lines back in. There we go. Now it's starting to look more like a dragon skull. Like a little Charizard or something. Awesome. Cool beans. Alright, check that out. Looking pretty slick. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, and the blue ones, they look nice. I'm not upset with that. Even though I was planning to do red to match the teeth. But just didn't have enough red. I do have some other reds laying around like this one, but they're a little different shade-wise, so I went with the transparent blue-green instead. Oh yeah, it's dark out there. The sun has officially gone down. So it's definitely getting a little chillier in the studio now. Okay. What do I need? What do I need? Need a nice bit of 3mm. And a little bit of the black, so I can connect up to the bottom jaw. I was debating on if I should just put a pin in things or try and finish it tonight, but we're getting so close. I think I might just try to go ahead and finish it, just in case tomorrow's not as warm as well. I'll be glad I did. Alright, a little bit of Bok Choy. Noticed a bit of a tool mark on the side. Go ahead and polish that out with the flame before we go any further. Cool. Looking good. Looking good, mate. Alright. Nice and centered. Sweet. Pull off that excess clear. We're going to start shaping these jowls. Basically just give them some heat and let gravity do the work. Give them a nice smash. And kind of add some texture on the sides to make it look skull-like. Flatten the top just a touch. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And do the exact same to the other side. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelson. She's a little hot. She's a super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good, man. Looking nice. Okay. So we've got the bottom jaw nicely shaped. We've got the top of our dragon skull. See if I can get in a good position for this. And it should look a little something like that. Let's hit it with a... Okay, that's enough of that. So what I'm going to do before I go ahead and attach the bottom jaw is I'm going to give these horns just a little bit of a pull, maybe a kind of a little bit of a curve in or up, and I think that'll make them look perfect. It's definitely getting chillier out here though with the sun just going down. But we're gonna try to get through the rest of this piece. Start by taking this off. Then this. Then this. Then that. Then this. Then that. Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. That one kind of just melted off. Remove any of that excess clear. Same with the other side. Make sure my nubs, my little nubbies, are quite even before I pull it out. That way I set myself up for success, for everything being nice and symmetrical. I'm going to do a little bit more of a reducing flame and just give them a little bit of a pull. There we go. Nice. Okay, that looks good. I think that's dragon style. Now, same with the other side. Just a little bit of a pull. Uh-oh. Just heard something make a noise. Check on that in a moment. Okay, nice. Shut up! Where's that even coming from? Sounds like there's a dog in my front yard. I don't know. I love dogs and animals. They're great. But it's the owners that just let them do that constantly that I have a problem with. Especially early in the morning or late at night. It's quite obnoxious. And considering I'm streaming, it's like, you know, I love animals, but you should love them back and not put them out in a freezing backyard. Take them on a walk. They want stimulation. They don't want to just be let out in your backyard all the time. Hey, Mama Sunshine, thank you for the follow. We are almost done with the piece here. We're getting very close. Horns are on, bottom jaw is sculpted out. All I really have to do next is connect the two together, and job's done. Essentially, job's done. Oh, well, I'm making this one a pendant, so I have to put a little loop on the back, but basically after this connection, we're good to go. I want to take a peek at this as well, though, because I did hear something weird. I don't think it cracked, but I heard something odd. Anyway, here's the top half of the dragon skull after I got those horns pulled out. I think it looks pretty good, man. I made a dragon skull, about 2-3 years ago. This is one of my first ones ever, because the first one I made, I kind of did the horns the wrong way around, and I put them more facing forward, kind of like a bull, but whoever, I can't remember who I made it for, they still bought it, they still liked it, but I was kind of like, damn it, horns are meant to go, like, back, you know, like that, but I kind of made him go forward, almost like a bull. Hey, thank you so much, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's coming out pretty good so far. I'm excited. All I really have to do next is attach the bottom to the top, like so, and it'll be done. Give you one more look closer to the camera. Oops. of like it without the bottom jaw on, though. I'm not gonna lie. It has a cool look to it. I might have to make one where I just do the top half, because it's kind of got that bull in the desert look. So maybe I'll do that as well. I like the bottom jaw, and I've already done all the work, so I'm gonna put it on there definitely. But I do kind of like just the top half, and a lot less steps for me. A little simpler. Yeah, that looks nice though. I like it. But I will have to give it a go without, because it kind of looks cool just by itself. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put it together in just a second, and then I think I'm gonna sign off for the day, since it's getting kind of chilly out in the old studio here after the sun went down on me. Hey, we're only one away from 60 follows too. That's awesome. Super cool. I wish I could take a little video with my phone, but I'm using it to stream, so I guess I'll use this old boy. That's not bad, camera quality wise. But it's hard to hold. That's the only thing. Cool. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. Pretty neat, if I do say so. Okay, let's put the music back on. Oh, I got too many things in my hands. Stay. Awesome. Yeah, definitely getting more chilly, but I just have to connect the two pieces, the top half and the bottom jaw together, and we'll be done. So I won't have to stay out in the cold too much longer. It was a lot nicer of a day. I wish I didn't take that nap and go back to sleep. Then I would have had a lot more opportunity to make some more stuff in the slightly warmer weather, but you know, it's okay. I know. The IRL on the phone is I mean, I suppose I could have brought my laptop and like half my streaming setup down from my other studio upstairs and kind of set that up in the corner, and then, but it would have been a lot of fiddling around and moving things back together. So I just did it off the phone for now. But I could possibly try that at some point. And then I'll have my chat overlay, and I'll have my new follower notification, and, you know, all that good little OBS gadgetry. But hey, maybe I'll jump on later as well and play some games. Had a good time blowing glass. Got a lot done. Made a nice dragon skull. Just gotta do the final pieces of the puzzle, and we will have that complete. And then yeah, maybe I can go warm up a little inside, make some dinner, and possibly play some games in my studio. maybe a little... I hadn't done Yoshi's Island in a while, and I got pretty far on that. Maybe some Yoshi's Island. I was thinking about doing Pokemon Yellow. Maybe some classic Street Fighter. I always love a good few rounds of Street Fighter. Or maybe just goof around on some Mario Kart or Party or something. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I can kind of go somewhat mobile with my setup. With my laptop, at least. But the mic is kind of connected to the desk, so that would be a little tough. Unless I just clipped it on the side of my thing and just had my mic. But that would be kind of obnoxious, a little bit in the way. Alright. Let's put this bad boy together. I think that's enough nicotine for now. Come on. Come on. Get a kind of neutral medium flame for this final seal. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with how this guy came out though. It's looking pretty nifty. I haven't really done too many dragon skulls. I've done a lot of dinosaurs. A lot of different kinds of dinosaurs. But you know, aren't dragons but winged dinosaurs anyway. They kind of are. Oh gosh. Got a little too close for comfort there. Alright. Oh no, I lost my handle. That's a pain. That's okay though. I'll just shift it around with the tweezers for now. And then I'll reseal to the handle. That back connected. Stick that on there. Bang, bang, boom. Everything's good. Got a little worried though, it was kind of scary. Okay. Hopefully that didn't lose too much heat. It doesn't want to crack on me after that debacle. See, even though I've been blowing glass for quite some time, little things happen, you know? Nothing ever goes seamlessly perfect, but it's all about the more you grow in this kind of thing is realizing that you gotta just adjust. Oh, it's cracking on the handle part where I just sealed that in. Hey, at least it's not on the main piece. That would be scary. Alright, get that nice and sealed in. The other side nice and sealed in. Because yeah, as the sun went down, it's getting a lot chillier in here, and ambient temperature does play quite a role on blowing glass. It's a lot easier if it's warmer out, because the glass won't cool as rapidly and hopefully not give as many issues with that side of things. Alright, now we gotta get in the old mouth. The mouth of the dragon. The belly of the beast. Finalize this connection. Make sure everything is perfectly sealed in. And there's no stress or any points of weakness. Okay, that side's looking nice. I'm going to go in on this side. And make sure this is all good too. Alright. Jawsome. Jawsome. Oh, it's so bright. Very bright indeed. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few little knife lines sort of around the jaw to give it that look. Give it that kind of bone look. Looks pretty cool though. I like it. Oh, where's my tweezers? Oh gosh! They're under my knife. Put those little pinch marks back in because I liked how those looked. Gave it a more skull and bone look to it. Alright. Gotta pop that in the kiln quickly so everything doesn't get too crazy, but this is what we got. Dragon skull. Oh gosh, I didn't hear something, did I? I gotta listen out. No, I think it was just that handle. A little piece of the handle started to crack a tiny bit where I have my bridge connection from the bottom jaw to the main handle. So I'm pretty sure it's just that. Fingers crossed. Pretty positive though. Oh. Hell yeah though. Appreciate all of you who've stuck around during this live glass blowing stream. I'm still surprised it's only been 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's a relatively short stream for me, especially with what I've been making. I typically, the dinosaur skulls kind of vary. They have a little more teeth, but they don't have the horns. So they probably take me about 2.5 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 probably on average, if I'm taking a lot of breaks and doing all that, but haven't really been taking much breaks on this round. Sorry, motorbike or something in the background. Ooh, definitely getting chilly though. Oh, I forgot to plug the iPad back in after. Oh no. After I took that picture, I forgot to plug the iPad back in. So we might be without tunes for the final part here. But basically, we got it done. I'm gonna let it warm up and get back to temp for a second, and then I'll show you guys again. And I just have to remove that bridge and put a little loop on the back so it can be a wearable pendant. Or I suppose you could just go through the eye holes and wear it like that. But I think I may put a loop on. I'll decide. I'll decide in a second. But yeah, I just have to remove that bridge going from the bottom jaw to the handle, and then it's done. I mean, it is done, but I just have to remove that piece. Hey, thank you so much. I'll definitely be doing more as it's slowly getting a little bit warmer. There's been some warmer days scattered throughout last week and this week, so any opportunity I have, I'll definitely come out here and do another live glass blowing stream. Alright, but I think I'll just go ahead and remove the bridge and call it a day. We have made a ton of progress though. We've basically completed an entire piece on one stream, so that's awesome. And thank you everyone for the new follows. Thank you for all my chatters. Oh gosh. All my lurkers, everyone who contributed. Oh no, I'm not getting low on propane, am I? I can't tell. Almost seems like a little bit of a weaker flame, but I don't know. Alright, take a look at everything, make sure it's good. Yep, it was just that tiny little weird part in the handle that wanted to crack on me, so I'll go ahead and get that. Oh no. Oh no, I need vision. Okay. I'll put it down here as well, just because if that crack decides to spread, I don't want to lose the whole skull off of my handle while trying to repair that. Oh, it's getting a little bendy on me though. A little bendy. It's alright. Let's go ahead and straighten everything out. I'm currently in Colorado, so it can get pretty chilly here at times. We've had some nicer, slightly nicer, warmer days. Not last week, but this week coming up. That had a weird end on it. Okay. It's looking a little nicer, so I'll definitely be back in the studio. Definitely be doing some more IRL glass action. And again, thank you so much to everyone who's tuned into the stream for today. Let's take a look at the final product. I think it's about time to sign off. Came out pretty cool. Fun little dragon skull. Oh, I just had the idea to maybe put a few knife lines on the horns to make them look a little more textured. I might do that. Or maybe I'll just leave this one. Kind of looks cool as it is. Alright. Really appreciate everyone who stuck around for the stream. Had a good time blowing some glass with me on this nice Monday evening. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one, and hopefully we'll have a nice warmer day very soon. I may do a double stream. I may play some games after going inside and warming up, having a little food and whatnot. I'm still tied. I'm like, should I put knife lines in the in the horns, or is that going to throw it off? It might look cool. It might be like, ah, why did I do that kind of thing. Not sure. Oh well. Well, appreciate everyone very much. Thank you all so much for sticking around with me and blowing some glass, keeping me company in my studio. Thank you so much for all the new follows, all the chatters, all the lurkers, everyone who contributed to the stream in a nice positive way. It means a lot to me, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. If not, later this evening I might play some games. But if I decide not to do that, I will see you back in the studio on the next IRL live glass blowing stream. Alright. Peace out, everyone. Thank you so much. Peace.